And weather is not just the big story today, it's been the big story for the last couple months. Unlike most years, from the mountains to the beaches, it has been a wet and windy winter. ABC 10 News anchor Kimberly Hunt is live now to bring us the big picture. Kimberly.
That was a great description, Wale. I am here at the National Weather Service in Rancho Bernardo, where they are monitoring every aspect of this storm. A team of scientists are keeping a close eye on these monitors behind me, and they will help us to understand the impact this seemingly non-stop rain and cold and wind are having on our region. Coming up, we will talk to one of those experts on how the rest of this winter will look, and we will also have in-depth coverage with our team of ABC 10 News reporters around the county, all bringing us different aspects and all of the effects this storm is having on our community. And now to Poway, where a family has been forced out of their home because a tree fell on it. Everybody is okay, we're happy to say. ABC 10 News reporter Moses Small is joining us live from Poway. Moses, how are they looking out there this evening?
Hi, Kimberly. Yeah, you can absolutely still see the damage from the tree, and crews have been working to remove it for the past few hours. You can see it right up that hill. And what you can also see is, again, that damage. The home's bedroom is destroyed along with many of the walls. I spoke to neighbors who remember the moment that tree came crashing down. Alan Sugarman and his wife knew something was wrong when a noise jolted them awake early Wednesday morning.
We heard a big crash. My initial reaction was I thought it was thunder because it was raining pretty hard, wind was blowing, and I thought it was thunder. And my wife said, no, that's something that fell.
Sugarman got out of bed and walked next door, finding parts of his neighbor's home crushed by this pine tree.
Shock. I mean, I've been here 38 years and never seen a tree fall. I mean, little branches, maybe something that big around, but that thing was uprooted. Roots are up out of the ground, so never seen anything quite like it.
The homeowners didn't want to go on camera, but they tell ABC 10 News the tree landed on their bedroom. The impact split several walls apart.
They even commented that the roof caved in.
Now that family has branches poking through their living room. This comes as rainfall saturates the ground, making it harder for trees to support themselves. Authorities say the softened soil and this week's strong winds caused the pine tree to collapse.
The tree sitting in mud and a strong wind. We did hear wind through the night. We knew it was blowing pretty hard through the night.
The family is now forced to leave home. Wednesday afternoon, crews began chopping parts of the tree away to remove it. The silver lining, no one was hurt. It's unclear whether that home can be saved or when the tree will be removed. But reporting live in Poway, Moses Small, ABC 10 News.
Thank you, Moses. We are back here at the National Weather Service. Alex Tardy is the senior meteorologist. Let's walk over here because you have real credibility in this room, you included. And Noel Isla is right here collecting snow and rain data for the last 24 hours. Been doing this for 43 years, almost 26, right here, one of the founders of this office. Thank you, Noel, for that. We're going to keep walking because...
You're welcome.
The president,
yes. Yes, he is. Mark Mady is also one of the meteorologists here. And you were telling me how you were watching these fronts coming in, but you also have some totals. What's the snow, the rain look like?
Yeah, the mountains up in Palomar picked up between 10 and 20 inches of snow just today, and Mount Laguna has also picked up 10 inches of snow. So we were watching on the radar here today this line of rain and snow moving down the coast, and we got a report here in Temecula earlier this afternoon of some snow that was being reported, and so we were like watching this line as that moved down. We were all here at the office hoping that it might be cold enough for it to snow here in Rancho Bernardo, or at least to see some snowflakes that did not materialize. It may have snowed at the top of Mount Woodson, which is about 2,000, a little over 2,000 feet above sea level. But here in San Diego, or I should say in Rancho Bernardo, we stayed with some light rain here, and we're watching the system now as it exits Southern California, and finally going to leave us behind. And the wind will be dropping off tonight, and the skies will clear, leaving us for a very cold night tonight and a cool day tomorrow, but no rain.
Well, that is great news. But you did point right out the window. We still have light to look at it. And we watched the snow. You showed me how we could just see the white coming from the clouds, watching it snow over Pine Valley.
Yeah, the view out the window here, I haven't seen that since I've been here. It was just, you could see the sheets of precipitation. They look like snow in the distance falling down, and the sun reflecting off the snow crystals. It was just we were all at the window here watching out the window here about how it looked out the side, because none of us had ever seen anything like that before.
And when you hear Mark Mady tell you he's never seen it before, he's been here 26 years. So Alex, this is incredible. You've told me that you have lots of people will go around the other side where usually
Yes.
you have 24/7, two meteorologists.
We're always
in this
here
room.
with 2 people 24/7 monitoring the weather and issuing alerts to the public.
But you've got many more people today, and also getting
We
the
have to
word
look
out.
at the airports too, and you know, James can monitor the airports,
Hi, James.
Hi, good afternoon.
Hi.
including Lindbergh Field.
Yeah, we're watching the airports, we're watching the radar here. We actually have some more snow moving through the Mojave Desert right now, so we are concerned about that moving into the Victorville area,
Wow.
Apple Valley, so it never stops, yeah.
Yeah, that
Gotta
is
stay on
one
our
thing.
feet, yep.
It
That's
never
right. Although I'm
stops.
sitting down right now.
That's so funny. And Alex, you're really watching snow come. I mean, we're seeing it in Orange County. We're seeing it along the coast. We'll walk back up
All the
here.
way to the beaches of Orange County, actually snowflakes. So I don't remember that, you know. And there's places across the Inland Empire where the snow actually covered the ground a little bit.
Oh my goodness.
So it's a pretty remarkable, it's an indication of just how cold this storm is. It's the coldest of the year, and we were saying that last week too.
Yeah. And a lot of today, we haven't seen this either ever, or we haven't seen it since the 80s. We're going to go ahead and tell you all about that as we go through all these numbers. Laura Acevedo has been out in these conditions as well. Laura, we want to throw it to you right now.
Yeah, and Kimberly, we were out at this sinkhole on Monday. We're back here. We're from a different vantage point where we can notice that sinkhole has gotten significantly bigger. The city had crews out here working on it. I want to take you to some video of what that sinkhole looked like Monday afternoon from above, a shot from Sky 10, and kind of give you a comparison to what it looks like now this afternoon. On Monday, the sinkhole was about 8 feet deep, and now we have video of the sinkhole from ground view. We were here, and just by looking at it, you can tell that more of the sidewalk has caved in, and some of that ground that was already saturated and loose has eroded away. Now, our cameras captured crews placing sandbags at the bottom of the canyon today to stop some of that ground movement. But if you look at the road, a good portion of it is now suspended in the air, and residents tell us that they are concerned that the road is compromised. Now, within the last 30 minutes or so, the city did confirm to us that what we were seeing, that the sinkhole has in fact gotten a little bigger, but crews are going to be here for several weeks. We're told that they are going to be here for 3 to 4 weeks. In the meantime, those neighbors that live here behind me have only one way in and one way out. So the city had to create a detour route. We spoke to some people that live on that side of town, and they say that people are flying through their neighborhood. So they ask that anyone that's using that in and out point to drive a little slower while these repairs are complete. Reporting live in Encinitas, Laura Acevedo, ABC 10 News.
Thank you, Laura. And we're going to bring you right back here to the National Weather Service coming up at 5:15, where you will hear from a Scripps Institute climatologist on the possibility of more extreme weather in the future and how all of that will look right here in San Diego. Until then, though, we're going to throw it back up to you in the studio. Wale?
Kimberly, thank you so much.